Have you ever met a guy who's super friendly and kind, but you're left completely confused about whether he's just a nice person or if there's a secret interest there? Figuring out that thin line is one of the timeless challenges of the dating world. Sometimes guys can be very cautious about showing their feelings. Maybe they're shy, afraid of rejection, or they simply don't know how to express themselves. But there's good news. Actions almost always speak louder than words. Even if they don't say anything, their body language and subconscious behaviors reveal the secrets of their heart. Today, we're going to play detective and decode these behaviors. I'm going to give you 9 crystal clear signs that a guy is interested in you. So stick with me until the end of this video so that next time you can move forward with confidence instead of guesswork. Sign 1. He finds excuses to be near you. The first and one of the most fundamental signs is that he always finds a reason to be around you. This is not a coincidence. He doesn't just happen to appear, he actively creates opportunities. For example, he'll join a group conversation you're in, suddenly develop an interest in your hobbies, or accidentally show up at the same coffee shop you're at. The main goal is proximity. If you notice someone is constantly orbiting around you for no logical reason, that's a big green light. Sign 2. His body language screams it. Before men say a word, their bodies do the talking. Body language is one of the most honest ways to understand a person's true intentions. When a guy is interested in you, he will subconsciously lean in when you're talking. His feet and torso will be pointed towards you, even in a crowded room. Most importantly, he looks for ways to break the touch barrier. A brief, respectful touch on the arm when you're laughing, or an accidental brush of the hands, is his way of creating more intimacy. Sign 3. He remembers the little details. When we care about someone, we listen with our full attention. If a guy remembers your cat's name, the story you told last week about your vacation, or your favorite type of coffee, it means he genuinely values you. This shows he wasn't just waiting for his turn to speak, he was actively listening and storing information about you in his mind. This is an incredibly powerful sign of real attention and interest. Sign 4. He gets a little nervous or awkward. You might think a guy who likes you would act super confident and cool, but it's often the opposite. If that handsome, cool guy suddenly gets a little clumsy around you, stumbles over his words, or laughs a little too hard at your jokes, that's a fantastic sign. It means you have an effect on him, and your presence causes a rush of adrenaline. That sweet awkwardness is one of the clearest signs of a crush. Sign 5. He initiates contact and keeps the conversation going. A guy who's interested won't always wait for you to take the first step. He'll text you first. Maybe it's a funny picture, a random question about your day, or a follow up to a previous conversation. But more important than initiating is sustaining the conversation. He won't let the chat die easily. By asking different questions, he tries to keep you engaged in the conversation longer. If you notice he's always the one trying to keep your chat alive, there's no doubt he's interested. Sign 6. He's protective of you. This is a natural masculine instinct. This protection isn't necessarily about fighting battles. It shows itself in small, subtle actions. For example, when you're walking on the sidewalk, he'll walk on the side closer to the street. Or after a night out, he'll make sure you got home safely. If someone in a group says something that upsets you, he'll skillfully defend you. This protective instinct shows that your safety and comfort are important to him. Sign 7. He introduces you to his friends. A guy's circle of friends is his sacred territory. If a guy proudly introduces you to his close friends, that's a huge step. It means he sees you as someone with the potential to be in his life long term. By doing this, he's both seeking his friend's approval and, in a way, showing you off as someone important in his life. Pay attention to how he introduces you. Is it just your name, or does he do it with more detail and excitement? Sign 8. His friend's behavior changes when you're around. Trust me, his friends know everything. Long before you figure it out, they're aware of their friend's crush on you. So, pay attention to their behavior. Do they give him meaningful smiles when you approach? Do they make little jokes at his expense? Or do they conveniently find an excuse to leave you two alone? These are all signs from the wingmen telling you that something's up. Sign 9. He's curious about your relationship status. And finally, the clearest sign of all. A guy who likes you needs to know if you're available. He will try to figure out your relationship status, even if indirectly. He might be direct and ask, "Are you seeing anyone?" Or he might be more clever and say, "So, what are you and your boyfriend doing this weekend?" Hoping that you'll correct him by saying, "I don't have a boyfriend." This question is his final check to get the green light before making his next move.